This week, Americans are receiving their Social Security checks, and for some, the figures will reach as much as $5,108 a month. But here's the catch. Not everyone's being paid simultaneously, and nobody's receiving the same amount. So today, we're dissecting who's being paid this week, how much you can look forward to in your deposit, and what's really going on with the 2026 COLA announcement, which has been delayed, but confirmed with a new date. Let's get started. If you're one of the 70 million Americans who depend on Social Security, your payment might be on its way this week. Here's how it works. The Social Security Administration doesn't send everyone's money at once. Instead, they spread it across the month based on your birthday. If your birthday ranges from the 1st to the 10th, you have already been paid already this month. If your birthday ranges from the 11th to the 20th, your payday is Wednesday, October 15th. And if your birthday ranges from the 21st to the 31st, your time comes Wednesday, October 27th. So, if you're watching before the 15th, get ready. If you're watching afterwards, check your bank account. This is the week that vital direct deposit arrives. Now, if you began receiving retirement, spousal, or survivor benefits prior to May 1997, or you receive SSI, Supplemental Security Income, your schedule's slightly different. You're on the first of the month system, so your check likely arrived on October 1st or 3rd, depending on weekends. Now see the how much money is coming. Here's the twist. The highest possible Social Security check, yes, the highest level, is $5,108 per month, but only for individuals who waited until age 70 to file and who contributed to the system with high incomes for many years. Let's break it down. Taking it early at 62 equals up to $2,831 per month. Taking it at full retirement age, 67, equals up to $4,018 a month. Waiting until 70 equals up to $5,108 a month. That's a huge difference, more than $2,200 more each month just by waiting longer. So timing isn't just everything, it's everything when it comes to getting the most out of your Social Security benefits. As of August 2025, the typical retired worker in America receives $2,008.31 a month. That's the middle, where most retirees find themselves. But based on how many years you worked, how much you made, and when you applied, your number could be higher or lower. Why Social Security payments are crucial now. To millions of Americans, these checks aren't just figures, they're lifelines. They pay for rent, food, doctor bills, and in some cases, adult children or grandchildren. And with inflation continuing to affect everything from the cost of food to the price of energy, that direct deposit can be the difference between keeping up and going under. But there's another reason this week's payment round is in the spotlight, because everyone is waiting for the upcoming cost of living adjustment, or COLA, for 2026. Now here's the big headline. The Social Security Administration, SSA, has officially informed Newsweek that the long-delayed 2026 COLA announcement has been pushed back. First, we were to receive the figure on October 15th, but due to the recent temporary shutdown of the government, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, was unable to publish the September inflation report within schedule. That's the very same report Social Security utilizes to determine next year's COLA. So here's what is occurring now. The new official release date is October 24th, 2025. As stated by an SSA spokesperson, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the September Consumer Price Index on October 24th. The Social Security Administration will then calculate and post the 2026 cost of living adjustment based on that data on the same day. There won't be any postponement in actually implementing the 2026 COLA. So, beginning January 1, 2026, all Social Security benefits will be automatically raised based on that new COLA percentage. How much will the 2026 COLA be? That's where projections are made. The Senior Citizens League, TSEL, being one of the best sources for advanced COLA projections, is currently projecting a 2.7% boost. Now that is smaller than recent years, 2022, 5.9% 2023, 8.7%, one of the largest in decades, 2024, 3.2%, 2025, 3.0%. So 2.7% sounds little, but it still represents hundreds of extra dollars a year for millions of retired people. Let's consider an example. Assume your monthly benefit is $2,000. A 2.7% COLA translates to around $54 more a month, or $648 more a year. Not bad, particularly when you realize it's a recurring boost. Why the COLA matters more than ever. The COLA is more than a bonus. It's an inflation-fighting lifeline. Social Security benefits won't automatically keep pace with rising costs unless COLA performs. And most recently, seniors have been hit hardest by medical expenses, rent increases, and grocery inflation that's moving faster than overall CPI. So while 2.7% may seem chintzy, it's critical to keeping purchasing power intact. And because 2026's COLA is calculated on September 2025 inflation figures, this postponement doesn't alter the figures, just the announcement date. How to verify your payment and amount. Want to double check your next payment date or the actual deposit amount? Log in to your My Social Security account on ssa.gov/myaccount. There, you can view your next payment schedule, how much you'll receive, and once the COLA is released, your new 2026 benefit figure. That is the quickest and safest way to confirm your information without waiting in phone lines. What to watch next? This is what all Social Security beneficiaries should watch out for. 1. October 24th. Official COLA announcement. 2. Late October. Final October payment wave. 3rd of December, 2025. Your first COLA adjusted check preview. 4th of January, 2026. New benefit amount officially begins. We'll cover all of it right here, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on. Every dollar from Social Security represents years of effort, labor, and contribution. So when those payments hit, it's not a handout. It's your earned right. The system may be complicated and updates might get delayed, but the benefits you've worked for are protected and coming right on time. Stay tuned for our October 24th video. We'll break down the exact 2026 COLA percentage, how it affects your check, and what retirees can expect next year. Until then, take care, stay informed, and remember, every update matters when it comes to your money.